Hello. So I haven't ridden a bike in over 20 years and my track record for putting things together that is supposedly simple is not great. So this is not only my first e-bike ever, but my first bike in many, many years. So this will be fun. Now, being as it took 3 cranes and a tractor to get it in here, I'm a little worried about the weight at this point. Already, it is supposed to be foldable, so that's good news. So what we got in the box was a user manual, a quick operation guide, quick, I'll be the judge of that, operating instructions, some various pluggy in stuff, and a folding and unfolding thing. Okay, I'm going to have a look at the instructions, which probably should have done before now, and see what's next. Right, so I've had a quick look at the instructions, well, first few lines anyway, and it looks like it's going to be a good idea to take the battery off now and charge it, and then hopefully be ready to go when I've finished building this, which will probably be about the day after tomorrow at the rate I'm going. So how do I get the battery out? It says something about the keys, so okay, I can sort that out. And I think I have to lift the seat. Oh, wow, flipping heck. That didn't look too bad, did it? Okay, keys. Right. Oh, absolute nightmare. I had to go on to Google and discover that sometimes they get a little bit stuck. So it needed a bit of shimmying about. I mean, I could lift the bike up with the handle and it still wouldn't come out. However, it's out and it's over there and it's plugged in. I'm not sure if it should be lit up on the actual battery casing. It's lit up on there. Doesn't appear to be lit up on there. That might be okay, and that the lights might not come on until I actually switch it on, but the charger will go green when it's finished. That's the hope anyway. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with yay, there's nothing wrong and it's going to be fine, which has always served me really badly in the past. Okay, so back to the guide, quick operation guide, let's go for that. Right, battery, done that, assembly. Carefully lift the bike out of the box. Okay, so here's one I created earlier. Unfold the bike to complete the frame and lock the central locking pin in place. Some adjustment may be needed to get the locking clasp to fit properly. This can be done by rotating the clasp clockwise or counterclockwise. The tighten or loosen should be a snug fit. Okay, right, well it's kind of in position and I've managed to pull both of the pedals out, but I can't get them to slide. I don't know how they, oh, found that out then. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. God. Right, oh I see. Okay, no, I've got that. And then, alright, okay, so jiggle that and, oh dear, yes, okay. Unjiggle. Okay, unjiggle and, am I completely unfolded? And completely unhinged, that's for sure. Oh, that seems to be a bit, that's a bit broken. Finally, adjust the saddle and handlebar height with the relevant locking clasp, then unfold the pedals. We've done that. Okay, so I've adjusted the seat. It's probably a tiny bit too low, but being as I haven't ridden a bike for such a long time, I do want to be able to put my feet down in an emergency, which will probably be within the first few seconds of being on it. So, okay. Now, I thought I had a backlight, but I haven't. Do have a front light though. Okay. Right, well there's no other instructions to say that I need to do anything else, so I'm assuming that brakes and gears and stuff are good to go. But I'll soon find out when I end up on the floor. So what I'll do is, I'll get the battery charged, if that's working. Hello. Well, this is now the next day. Putting the bike together actually took, I would say, just over 2 hours. Now that's mainly because it was me doing it. I had problems pulling the battery out and had problems with a bolt, but mainly it was me doing it. I would think that someone who knew anything at all about putting anything together would probably have done it in half that time. So actually it was relatively easy, despite me making hard work out of it. It was relatively easy. There was, well, at the time, and as we speak, there were no gears or brakes to adjust, but of course I haven't taken it out and actually ridden it yet, so maybe there is some adjustment to do once I get it out there. Even the tyres didn't need pumping up. I mean, there's no giving those, so I'm assuming that they're also okay, which is great. Looking at the handlebars on the right hand side, got this blue button and Shimano gear levers, which I couldn't find what the blue button was anywhere. I went on lots of websites, so obviously I looked in the handbook. Eventually went on to the Pedalex forum, very kind on there, and they suggested that the blue button may be to move up gears and you use the lever to go down gears. But again, we'll find that out. And then on the other side, we've got all the electric stuff. Speaking of which, the battery light on the charger did go green, which I was amazed at, because there didn't seem to be any life at all. There didn't seem to be anything happening with the battery. There was no lights came on the battery. It didn't even get warm, not even slightly warm. So I was a little bit concerned, and then suddenly the little light turned to green. Probably took about maybe 5 hours. So really, really pleased with that. Okay, so we're about to switch the electrics on. I'm going to risk doing it in the house, even though I'm scared that as soon as I switch it on, it's just going to go racing off into the wall, but hopefully it won't. So press and hold the power key, the power button. Obviously I've turned it on the battery. Oh, and the bike's not moving. Well, look at that, we've got full power, and then it says to turn the light on, press cur. Is it press and hold or just press? Press the cur button and repeat. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. Oh, and I said it didn't have a backlight. Look at that. I lied. It does have a backlight. Fab. Okay, and to switch it off again. Okay. It's not easy, is it? Just isn't. Okay. Okay. Now it comes to lifting it in there. This is not going to be easy. Okay. Really? No, it's not good. So change of heart on where it's going. I've taken it out of the boot and put it in the back seat. One thing I've found that if you don't be careful where you put this pedal, it scrapes on here when you put it, when you fold it up. Okay. In summary, I've ridden the bike around the car park without the battery assistance, and I think it's fair to say that I was wobbly. Then I put the assist on and was launched across the car park. It's probably a little bit of an exaggeration. There was probably a slight surge, but when you're not used to it, it feels like a launch. I knew the weight before I bought it. It does feel heavy, but I think I'll get more efficient at the whole folding and loading malarkey. I still think I'll get used to it, and I'm actually really looking forward to getting more proficient. Maybe even progressing to using second gear, who knows. Also, just to add, the company I bought the bike from sent me a new folding bracket the very next day and some really helpful information on adjusting the handlebar bracket. So really good service from them. So all in all, I like it.